right, welcome everybody, whether you are new or you've been at the channel for a little while. It took me a couple days to actually get time finally to do this. But I am doing how to install NTW3, the newest version. I'll put the version itself, I don't remember at the moment. I'm going to start walking you through from if you already have Napoleon Total War installed, if you've tried other mods, and you're like, you're deciding I'm gonna go and try NTW3, you have to do it in a certain order. So I'm gonna show you from your PC, you have to go to wherever your games are. You can find Steam, or you can go directly from Napoleon Total War, and you can go to browse local files, boom, right here. Either way, you have to go to this path to find your game. Now, what you're going to do is delete it entirely. This is the only way to have Napoleon NTW3. You need a clean installation of the game. So which means, yes, you do have to go and delete it and then go through here and uninstall. And you say yes, and you have to uninstall it. Unless you have a clean installation of the game, have never installed a mod before, then of course, like I said, oh, and I guess it's safer to also go to your users, your PC, app data, I believe it's roaming, it's been a minute, but still, and then go to Creative Assembly, delete Napoleon from here as well, just to be safe. That way, all you have to do now, you have nothing of Napoleon existing on your computer, and you can hit install and install it. And then once this is done installing, we can go from there, which may take me, it'll go down. It'll probably be like a 30 to 20 minute installation, and then we'll go from there. So that's the first step. So do that and we'll check back. All right, guys. So once you have installed the base game, you will hit play. Now this is important for one very specific reason. When you launch it, it is going to install the scripts on the users that we deleted before. Yes. If you can't tell, I have my youngest with me, but you know, that's what happens when you have kids. You can't take a break. Anyway, not complaining. Yeah, so we'll launch the game, let that run through. It's going to put those scripts that automatically happen when you first launch any game that you've installed. And it's taking a lot longer than I thought. Okay, there we go. So we'll do that, and then we will get into the nitty-gritty, which is the NTW3 mods, and there's a couple of them. Let's skip all that. Cool. So everything is back to the vanilla. So we'll hit escape here. Everything should be good to go. We can minimize that. So how do you get to the mod? So you just Google NTW3 mod B. It's the first one. You can click on it. Boom. Everything is right here. And it's very, very self-explanatory. It even has like, hey, first, second, third. And then it has this optional naval mod, which definitely recommend. It's very fun. All right, so you'll click on the first one, which is this one, install first. So very, very self-explanatory, but I will walk through because I even needed someone to walk through it the first time I installed the game. Now I've done it so many times that it's kind of, you know, very, very basic for me, but it took a long time. I'm a slow learner. So it's installing here. And I've actually installed it before, so I don't know. I mean, I probably could find it, but I'll just do a full clean install, you know, just to walk you through. So if you want to, you can install all of them at once. If you feel like your internet is going to be fine with it. Just make sure you don't mix them up. Make sure you don't mix them up here. They're installing together, and then you have to do the patch as well. Like I said, just don't mix them up when they're in order. Make sure you know what the name of everything is. There should be the core, then there should be patch, and then there should be another patch. Like I said, all together though. Core, patch 1, and patch 3. Obviously also 9.4, 9.5, 9.6. You got to go in that order. But we will make sure that we get them all in order. And then of course we'll have the naval patch we'll install as well. So once these are done, we will come back and start from there. Alright guys, so we've gotten to the point where we have finished downloading everything. it's going to do this whole thing of unrecognized app and all that. It's okay. I promise I've been running this game for a very long time. You just do this drop down bar that then run anyway, and it will pop it up. Now I do believe what is it called? There's a system that you use to open these. I think you just run it. Yeah, my bad. Forget what I'm saying. So this is the next important part here. There we go. The next important part is to find your path. Your path where you are going to install this NTW3 mod 2. You need to go to Steam Apps. Oh man, what's happening? Common. Napoleon Total War. Then hit OK. That's the path that this all needs to go to. You'll hit extract, and it's going to extract. Now, of course, I did the 9.4 core first. That's the first one you need to do. This does matter. You can't do them out of order. You need the core first, and then everything else. And you have to do them in the required order. So next will be 9.5 and then 9.6. And then you can do the naval 9.6 patch. So we just need to let it extract. Take a second. I may have to skip ahead. I'm probably gonna skip ahead. Right, so that one is installed. So now we're gonna go to the second one. This is what's gonna pop up. You just gotta hit more info and run anyway. And that's the 9.5 patch. Same thing, guys. You're just gonna go to the same place. You can notice a pattern here. Common, and yeah, that's it. And then extract that one as well, which it's a patch. Yeah, I think it's a patch mostly. So this actually will go quite quickly. So I'm gonna even have to edit or skip ahead in this one as well. That one's done. Boom, and then you have the other patch, which it does say virus detected. Oh shoot, did it not? It did not let me finish it. So I'm going to have to download that one again. Let's see. It does say like virus detected, and that's probably just my thing. I may have one of those things where it's like I have to allow it. Oh wow, I did 2 of them. Seem super productive. All right, guys. So I had to go in here and see what was blocked in your firewall thing and allow it, which, like I said, some people they find that very skeptical. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to download this one again because it keeps being a pain, and I'm not sure why. Every once in a while something gets blocked, and like I said, I mean, it's up to you. If you, like I said, I never had a problem. I've had plenty of these that pop up and say that they are a virus or that such and such. If that is true, well, then I've been sitting for several years without having myself gotten hacked or my information stolen or anything. So it's up to you, but I've never had that problem. Take that with. Obviously, it's taken 4 attempts to finally get it to work, and I did allow it, so we'll see if it actually does it this time. All right, so we're back on track. Yeah, like I said, guys, for those who are skeptical about it, there's been a lot of people that I know that play this mod, and none of them have been hacked, okay? None of them have been hacked, so I promise. I mean, obviously, don't try to sue me for if your computer gets hacked, because it's probably something else you're downloading, but I've never had any problems with this, so we're gonna go with it. And yeah, I truly do not believe there's gonna be a problem, or I know there's not gonna be a problem. It's just that they can't use, they're using unlicensed stuff for their mod because they don't pay money for it, which is smart. It's just a mod. It's not like they get paid money to do this mod at all. It's in their free time. So anyway, all right, so now we've gotten all of those installed finally. I do this one as well, the naval mod. Very fun. As you've seen me, I'm sure, do some replays of it. So we'll do that one. But in the meantime, we are going to don't have that. We're gonna go to our comment. I have a shortcut for it. And you're gonna have your launcher. Gosh. Everything? Everything is blocked, apparently. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. We are in 9.6. Oops. Nope. Launcher. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. So 9.6, I make a shortcut. And then take that shortcut to here. Boop. So then all you have to do is launch it from there. Boom. So you're just gonna double click here. And now a lot of people ask this, how do I get to the Discord to play NTW3? Which is the only place truly to get games up and running. But you have this fancy little thing called NTW3 Discord right here. There's even a guide, guys. And of course, if you want to restore to vanilla, right here as well. So all these very easy to get to. You have my favorite thing ever, which is screenshot mode. You just check that box and it will launch it with no HUD or anything. That's how you can get some of these pristine screenshots that actually, I have going in my background. Yeah, it's the best thing ever. So you're just gonna hit multiplayer and it will launch. It's that easy. If you have errors pop up, it probably means that something got blocked or missed when you downloaded the mod, and you have to just go back and re-put those in the Napoleon Total War. Make sure it's not Napoleon Total War / Napoleon Total War. That means you've gone too far. You don't have to put anything, just click on Napoleon Total War and leave it there and extract. And it should work. Make sure you have all three, otherwise you're not able to play multiplayer at all. And it seems like everything's working just fine. You don't have to mess with scripts. You don't have to mess with anything else, guys. This is probably the easiest mod I've ever installed. And I've installed a lot of mods over the years for Empire Total War, for Napoleon Total War, etc. Such and such. Okay, I'm gonna turn the sound off because copyright. Good way to know if your mod is working. Boom, you have all of these games you can join. Look at that, see? They're all the same version. Everything works beautifully. All well. So, that is a way to know. I hope you enjoy. I hope this was not a confusing how to install. I hope everything was clear. There are those problems with the virus thing you have to go around, so you need to learn how to enable that. If this is on your parents' computer, maybe talk to them first, but I doubt they would actually be okay with that. My parents never would have been okay with me installing something if it gave a virus warning. But, yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video, and I will try to answer them as quickly as possible. And if not, try to refer you to the correct place. I will link ModDB in the description so you can get to this mod very easily. And happy downloading and happy NTW3 playing. Yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and thank you for joining me.